Hello my dear student, hope you are fine and safe at your home. Today I am going to describe about different kinds of muscles and physical structure of Golgi apparatus. Hope you will enjoy this class. After watching this class, if you have any question, please write down on YouTube comment box. I will try to give your answer as soon as possible. Welcome again. Chromosomes. Chromosome is an organized structure of DNA and protein that is found in the nucleus of eukaryotic cell. It is a single piece of coiled DNA containing many genes, regulatory elements and other nucleotide sequences. Chromosomes also contain DNA bound proteins which serve to package the DNA and control its functions. Swiss botanist Carl Nagli in 1842 first observed chromosomes in the nuclei of plant cell. German botanist Eduard Storberg in 1875 discovered thread-like structure that appeared during cell division. The structure of chromosome is very important for creative. You know that it is a outer layer. This is the outer layer, thin but doubtful covering or sheet of chromosome. Modern scientists do not recognize this structure because its non-appearance in the view of electron microscope. Matrix or ground substance of the chromosome is made up of protein, small quantities of RNA and lipid. Electron microscopy also does not reveal this structure. Each chromosome consists of two systematic or two symmetrical and parallel thread-like structure called chromatid. A chromatid may have two or more very fine coil filament-like structure. The coil may be parenchymic coil or plectonomic coil. And there has also chromomeres. Chromomeres are linearly arranged bed-like and compact segments described by J. Billings. They are identified by their characteristic size and linear arrangement along a chromosome. A part of the chromosome is marked by a constriction. It is comparatively narrow than the remaining chromosomes. It is known as primary constriction or centromere. The centromere divides the chromosome into two arms, may be of equal or unequal size. Generally, chromosomes have a single centromere, but in some cases they have one more centromeres. The centromere is associated with the chromosomal movement during cell division. Besides centromere, which produces a primary constriction in the chromosomes, a secondary constriction observed in some chromosomes. In some cases, secondary constriction take part in organized nucleolus. Then it is called nucleolar organizer. Such as a secondary constriction, if present in a distal region of an arm, would pinch off a small fragment called trabant or chromosome having a satellite are marker chromosomes and are called sat chromosome. Cotton, jute, gram, etc. Plants have satellite in their chromosomes. Number 1 chromosome of gram plants bears satellite. It associates with nucleolus formation. The opposite part of chromosome, according to the American scientist Muller, the chromosome terminal region with unique characters on either side are called telomere. A chromosome, however, cannot fuse at the telomeric ends, suggesting that a telomere has a polarity which prevents other segment from joining with it. So there are different types of chromosome based on the position of centromere, like monocentric and metacentric, submetacentric, acrocentric and telocentric, with two centromere, one in each chromatid. Dicentric with more than two centromere, we can say polycentric chromosomes. So chromosomes carry all necessary information to carry out different function of the cell, or in sense it is the genes in the chromosomes which guide the cell in performing different functions, like guiding the cell in cell division, plays an important role in inheritance of characters from generation to generation, guiding protein synthesis, control all the metabolic function of the cell, self-repairing, play a role in sex determination, play a role in evolution through their structure and numerical change. Chromosomes are essential for the process of cell division and are responsible for the replication, division and creation of daughter cells that contain correct sequence of DNA and proteins. Proteins make up for one of the most important components of the human body. They are the responsible for the building muscle and tissue, growth and repair, as well as the synthesis of thousands of enzymes. So that's all about the physical structure and chemical structure of chromosome. Different types of muscles. Now I am going to describe their structure, functions, or you can say their role in our body. First of all, the skeletal muscle, or you can say a voluntary muscle, is made up of many fiber-like muscles cells called the muscle fiber. Some muscles fiber bound together by perimysium, covering of connective tissue to form a bundle of called fasciculus. Some fasciculi or fasciculus are again bound together by a epimysium, covering of connective tissue to form a bigger bundle. Thus, the skeletal muscle exists in the body as numerous bundles. A typical muscle's fiber is a higher modified giant multinucleated fiber. Each fiber is cylindrical in shape with blunt, rounded ends. Each muscle's fiber covered by a very thin membrane endomysium. Each muscle's fiber has a length of 1 to 40 nanometer and diameter of 0.01 to 0.1 millimeter. The special characteristics of the muscle fiber is that their sarcoplasm possesses numerous myofibrils. The myofibrils are very fine contractile fibers, group of which extended in parallel columns along the length of muscle fiber. The myofibrils are made up of thick and thin myofilaments which help give the muscle its striped appearance. Each myofibril consists of small protein filament known as actin and myosin filaments. The myosin filaments are slightly thicker and make up the dark band. The actin filaments make up the light bands, which are situated on either side of the dark band. Muscular contraction is caused by the interaction between actin and myosin as they temporarily bind to each other and are released. There are four major functions of skeletal muscle: carry out movements of our body, support the body, provide for heat regulation of the body, maintain posture and muscle tone of the body. Smooth muscle or involuntary, or you can say that visceral muscles. Muscle that tissue contracts without conscious control, having the form of the layer or sheet made of spindle shaped unstriated cell is called the smooth muscle. Smooth muscle tissue is made up of thin elongated muscle cell fibers. These fibers are spindle shaped, pointed at their end, and each has a single large oval nucleus. In comparison with skeletal muscle fibers, they are much shorter in length. Each cell or fiber is filled with a specialized cytoplasm, the sarcoplasm, and is surrounded by a thin cell membrane, the sarcolemma. Each cell has many myofibrils which lie parallel to one another in the direction of the long axis of the cell. They are not arranged in a definite striped pattern as in skeletal muscle, hence the name smooth muscles. The cells occurs as individual fibers within organs or as groups of fiber closely intercalated in sheet or bands. Though the fiber runs roughly parallel, they are densely and irregularly packed together, most often so that the narrower portion of one fiber lies against the wider portion of its neighbor. Smooth muscles controls slow involuntary movements such as the contraction of smooth muscle tissue in the wall of stomach and intestines. The muscles of the arteries contracts and relaxes to regulate the blood pressure and the flow of blood. And last one is cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscle or tissue contains short branched striated cell with one nucleus at the center of each cell. Each cell is about 100 micrometer length and about 15 micrometer wide. The sarcolemma of cardiac muscle cell is very thin. Each cell also has many myofibrils which lie parallel to one another in the direction of the long axis of the cell. Myofibrils are striated. Cardiac muscle cells are joined to their neighbors by intercalated discs. These specialized communicative junctions facilitates the heartbeat by transmitting the signal to contract and also the identifying characteristics of heart muscle. The space between different fibers are filled with the areolar connective tissue which contains blood capillaries to supply the tissue with the oxygen and nutrients. Cardiac muscle tissue plays the most important role in the contraction of the heart. It causes the rhythmical beating of the heart, circulating the blood, and it contains throughout the body as a consequences. Typically, Golgi apparatus appears as a complex array of interconnecting cisternae, vesicle, and tubules. Cisternae, these are central flattened plate or socle-like closed compartments which held in parallel stack one above the other. The cisternae vary in number from their 3 to 7 in most animal cell and from 10 to 20 in plant cells. Each cistern with a diameter of 0.5 to 1 micrometer is bounded by a smooth unit membrane having a lumen of 500 to 1000 nanometer wide. So there has a large vesicle or vacuoles. Golgian vacuoles are expanded part of the cisternae which have become modified to form vacuoles. The vacuoles develop from the concave or maturing phase. Golgian vacuoles contain granular substances. Vesicles or you can say that small vesicles. The Golgi apparatus works closely with the rough endoplasmic reticulum. When a protein is made in the endoplasmic reticulum, something called a transition vesicle is made. The vesicles or sac floats through the cytoplasm to the Golgi apparatus and is absorbed. After the Golgi does its works on the molecules inside the sac, is secretory vesicles is created and released into the cytoplasms. The membrane of Golgi apparatus comprises of 60% protein and 40% lipid. Within their sac, there are several types of enzymes. It acts to process and packaging the macromolecules such as protein and lipids that are synthesized by the cell. It is also involved in transport of lipids around the cell and their creation of lysosomes. Golgi apparatus synthesize some simple carbohydrates such as galactose and different kinds of polysaccharides. The Golgi apparatus links carbohydrate with proteins coming from the endoplasmic reticulum to form glycoprotein. This process is called glycosylation. Lipid and proteins coming from the endoplasmic reticulum or complexes into lipoproteins in the Golgi apparatus. The production of hormones by endocrine glands is mediated through Golgi apparatus. In many mammalians, tumor and cancer cell, that the Golgi apparatus has been described as their site of origin of pigment granules. It accelerates mitochondria to synthesize ATP also. So that's all about today's class. If you have any question, please write down on comments box. I will try to give your answer as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching this class till end.